Ladies and gentlemen, just when you believed this wedding couldn't become any more chaotic, Remy Ma transformed it into the Real Housewives of Rikers Island, live edition. The ring was on and fists were about to fly. Claressa Shields and Papoose were mere moments from saying, "I do." Champagne chilling, guests dressed in high-end gowns, and violins serenading softly, until Remy Ma burst in like she was preparing for a WWE match and stole the spotlight. And it seems Claressa's wig well, yes, you heard that correctly. Wig gone. Screams echoed, security rushed in. And hold on. Police were called, and when they pulled Remy aside, one officer reportedly said, "Now it's your turn." Red-faced. Was that a threat? A caution? Or just karma showing up with her invitation? Because after months of cheating, rumors, side chick drama, and baby mama shocks, this wasn't just a brawl. It was a moment of reckoning. And what followed has everyone from TMZ to TikTok shouting, "What on earth did we just see?" So what truly sparked this bridal chaos? How did Remy go from rapper to wedding crasher to criminal in less than 5 minutes? And why does leaked footage show her yelling, "He was mine first," while yanking a $7,000 wig down the aisle? Stay tuned, we've got all the juicy details and it's piping hot. So, here's the scoop. Picture yourself as Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed women's boxing champion, and about to marry hip-hop royalty, Papoose. Life's looking pretty great, right? The venue is fit for royalty. Beyoncé's cousin's cousin is rumored to be performing, and the internet is already going wild over their matching diamond-studded vows. But then, a storm in heels and holding a grudge walked in. Remy Ma. And no, this wasn't some calm speak now or forever hold your peace moment. This was a full-blown Bravo-style ambush, complete with claws, cameras, and pure mayhem. Sources claim Remy Ma didn't simply stroll in. She stormed into the ceremony, her face full of rage, a bodyguard no one knew, and a hot pink wig stuck on her head like it was a battle. Ironic, considering how it all wrapped up. Now, let's rewind for a moment, because to truly grasp why this woman risked everything to crash a wedding and get hauled out by security like it was a scene straight out of Love and Hip Hop, we need to take a look back at the wild circus of betrayal, heartbreak, and delusion that led to this moment. It all began months ago when rumors about Claressa and Papoose started buzzing online. At first, fans assumed it was just a publicity stunt. Strange pairing of a seasoned rapper and a boxing champ. Cute, but not enough to convince anyone. That is until one day the public displays of affection started spilling over onto Instagram Lives, cryptic tweets, and a photo of Papoose and Claressa sharing a kiss on a rooftop while Remy was reportedly on tour in Atlanta. Cue the storm. Fans went wild. Remy? She kept her calm for a whole 72 hours. Then came the legendary jail cell confession on IG Live, where Remy supposedly admitted to still having feelings for Papoose, and hinted that Claressa had taken something that didn't belong to her. Cryptic? Perhaps. Petty? Definitely. But even then, no one could have predicted it would escalate to wedding-crashing levels of madness. Fast forward to the big day. Saturday, 4:15 p.m. The ceremony is moments away from starting. Papoose is standing beneath a gold arch. Claressa is gracefully walking down the aisle. Everything seems like a fairy tale, until a guest in the back whispers, "Is that Remy?" And yes, dear viewers, not only was it Remy Ma, but she had come in full-on battle gear, a form-fitting black dress, long nails, that bright pink wig barely staying in place, and the vibe of someone who hadn't rested in 48 hours because she was too focused on her plan. Witnesses say she shouted, "You think this is funny?" And what happened next left even reality TV producers stunned, spilling their coffee in surprise. The moment Claressa got to the altar, the crowd was left in shock. A flute of champagne slipped from someone's hand. A grandma grabbed her pearls. And Claressa? Honey, she didn't even flinch. Because what came next is set to be remembered as one of the most outrageous moments in fake celebrity history. As told by a hairstylist. Sitting in the third row, Remy charged forward like she was about to take the stage, not to rap, but to wrestle. And before anyone could intervene, she went straight for Claressa's $7,000 custom wig, reportedly hand-stitched by a stylist flown in from Paris, and yanked it right off, hands flailing, ribbons flying, Hair went flying, shoes were thrown. Someone yelled, "The bride is bald," which wasn't true, but it definitely added some drama to the moment. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more insane, guess who whipped out their phone and started live streaming? The whole scene? Papoose's teenage niece. Yep. The footage was online in minutes. Remy, eyes wide with fury, shouting, "He belongs to me," while Claressa swung back like it was the final round of a championship fight. Poor Papoose just stood frozen, caught between two women, clutching the ring box as if it were a ticking time bomb. Security charged in, but not before Claressa landed a punch straight to Remy's shoulder. Witnesses say the noise was like a basketball slamming into a brick wall, firm, deafening, and full of disrespect. One wedding planner, still visibly shaken, later said they had never witnessed such chaos outside of reality television. The police were called within moments. Remy, clearly in denial, tried to insist she was invited, even though she wasn't on the guest list and was literally throwing napkin holders at the maid of honor. That's when an officer reportedly leaned in and whispered those now famous words, "Now it's your turn." No one knows for sure what he meant, an arrest, karma, or just a sassy cop moment, but it quickly went viral on Twitter and became a trending sound on TikTok. The aftermath? Claressa's wig was later discovered tangled in a floral centerpiece, like a trophy from the battle. Remy was escorted off the property in handcuffs, still shouting, "Tell him about 2006, Papoose." And the wedding? Let's just say the DJ quickly switched to Kendrick Lamar's "We Cry Together," real fast. But that's not all. Because what happened after Remy's arrest? The leaked text messages, the supposed burner account, and the fake pregnancy reveal is where everything completely spiraled out of control. Right after the wig-snatching madness and Remy's dramatic removal, you'd think things would settle down. Think again. This isn't some Hallmark movie, it's Remy Ma versus Claressa Shields. If part 1 was the slap, part 2 was the explosion. And trust me, the internet went wild. Within 30 minutes of Remy being escorted out, hashtags like "Ja wigged out wedding" and "Remy got dragged" were trending worldwide. TikTok detectives wasted no time dissecting the livestream frame by frame, zooming in on the moment Claressa rolled her eyes before all hell broke loose, as if she knew Remy was about to make her. Entrance conspiracy? Manifestation? Illuminati codes? Who knows? But it definitely added fuel to the digital fire. Then, the leaks started rolling in. First, the texts. An anonymous source, who claims to be Claressa's cousin's ex-girlfriend. Yes, it's that. Messy, dropped screenshots of supposed messages between Remy and Papoose from just 3 days before the wedding. In one message, Remy allegedly wrote, "You can marry her, but we both know she could never be me. I was there when you were nothing." Ouch. Another message was even more intense. "If I don't hear back, I'm showing up. Don't push me. Pap, you know what I'm capable of." And considering what went down at that wedding? Yeah, he knows. But hold on, it gets even crazier. A Twitter account under the name Apsh the Real Mrs. Pap06 popped up shortly after the wedding altercation, posting mysterious messages like, "I'm not apologizing. She deserved that wig pull. Y'all forgot who I am. Ask about the Bronx. Claressa's been fixated on me from the start." It didn't take long for fans to guess this was Remy Ma's burner account. The bio? Respectfully, still the queen. The IP trace? Suspicious. But one user claimed it came from a holding cell in New York, New Jersey. Twitter went crazy. And just when this real-life soap opera seemed like it couldn't get more intense, the fake pregnancy revelation dropped. Yes, you heard that right. Things took a wild turn from messy to criminal fast. During police questioning, Remy allegedly claimed she was pregnant with Papoose's baby. But the hospital report she provided, a poorly edited ultrasound with a Google Translate tab still open, and the name Ashley instead of hers. A nurse calling herself Nurse Betty said Remy brought in what looked like a Pinterest image and demanded prenatal care. Then came more. Threats to sue the wedding venue for using flowers that mocked her album art. The internet exploded. Cardi B laughed live on camera. 50 Cent and fans. Meme frenzy. Remy's villain era confirmed. Think it ended at the wig snatch? Oh, sweetheart, that was just the beginning. After the arrest, the burner account meltdown, and the fake pregnancy stunt came legal fire. Claressa Shields filed a restraining order within hours, calling the ambush premeditated, yes, even the wig snatch. Her team is now pushing a civil lawsuit over emotional distress and lost brand deals, reportedly in the six figures. Remy's courtroom antics didn't help, smirking in sunglasses and telling the judge she deserved thanks. Online, fans dragged her with old quotes and viral edits. And the fallout? Immediate. Shows canceled, sponsors gone, reputation torched. One promoter summed it up. We host concerts, not cage matches. Brand deals evaporated overnight, with one beauty brand removing Remy's photos. The real blow came when rumors surfaced that Remy violated her parole by attending the wedding. A legal expert explained this could lead to jail time. To make matters worse, hotel footage allegedly showed Remy pacing, muttering, "I'm not leaving," without a headline. Public opinion turned against her. Meanwhile, Papoose posted a silent photo with Claressa, showing unity. Remy's camp claimed emotional grief was behind her actions, but the damage was done. The internet roasted her as Claressa prepped a docuseries. Behind the scenes, the industry began distancing itself from Remy, with producers pulling away and a streaming platform dropping her reality show pitch. Her brand, once built on resilience, was now mired in legal battles and public chaos. Longtime supporters were divided. Some saw it as a breakdown, others as inevitable. Claressa's legal team filed a financial motion, holding Remy accountable for the wedding damages. What was meant to be a fresh start turned into a battleground of ego and obsession. Vows were ruined, reputations damaged, and more drama was leaking. Remy hadn't even told her side yet. This story is far from over.